see that. Also on that end of the table, I don't know whether she is our co-worker here herself.
She will be on our payroll soon.
Okay, we'll write a proposal for that.
Please
but then
do.
she is constant on the show. We'll bring her here when we have to discuss the industry being the entertainment industry. And she's here because she's a renowned publicist and a journalist in her own right. It's a pleasure to have Mutiat Ali back on the table. Good afternoon, Mutiat.
Good afternoon. It's always a pleasure being home.
Yes,
Galaxy is home.
This is home.
Yes,
Thank you for coming. And of course, my beautiful and ever young co-host.
Hey, only me. Hey.
I'm in the mood for compliments this afternoon.
One thing for you, one thing for you. Don't worry. I know your spec.
Oh yeah, Lera, introduce me now.
The ever sexy,
Hey God,
delicious, sexy mama B.
Oh shit, baddest. All right, thank you for joining us on the show. I mean, that sort of makes you understand that it's going to be fun all the way on the show today. We're going to be looking at the Nollywood industry, as it were, pains and the gains of that industry. We'll be discussing it. We're still expecting one of Nollywood's finest, Eniola Badmus, to join us on the show. Yes, we hope she makes it through the traffic to join us on the show. Meanwhile, Dayo, let's start from you. Yes. So how's it been going?
Oh, well, so. It's been nice.
Yeah. The industry has been really, really busy this year. Yes. And it's been hit too with a lot of unfortunate back-to-back here. All right, so we'll be looking at all of that on the show today. But first, let's go shake off this cold weather, all right? Let's take a music piece, a music video. Plus, Dayo will be telling us a lot of the new things that she is up to at the moment. We'll be discussing all of that. We'll take this music break. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion. Stay with us.
Solid Baba. Hospital. Ashbas Records.
The people behind the
Kwani unanya kama chon, atowerelemo. Kwani unanya kama chon, atowerelemo. Kwani unanya kama chon, iunanya kama chon. Ukusarapara kama chon. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, Wanyoma. I love you, Wanyoma. I love you, baby, I go love you more even if you get cancer. Oh girl, you genuine for my agenda. Yeah, you are the best, better than the rest, yo. Anytime you pass, everybody looking at you, yeah. Yeah, you're so fine. All my guys don't want to mingle, yeah. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, Wanyoma. I love you, Wanyoma. I love you, baby, I love you,
welcome you back to the show. Remember, our number is still open for you to send your SMS to. The number is 0708 740 7508. And you can also make use of our other social media portals.
Yes, using Facebook, www.facebook.com/Galaxy TV, and on Twitter at official Galaxy TV. Knowing that you could get to watch previous editions of the program via our YouTube channel, Galaxy TV Nigeria. So patience.
Okay. All right. Once again, we have Dayo Amusan here with us and Mutiat Ali, expecting Eniola Badmos to join us on the table this afternoon. All right, Dayo, first things first. Our condolences. We know you lost your dad not too long ago. So sorry about that.
Thank you.
All right, but you're a big girl now, so.
Oh, not so. How big I am.
Big or not,
My dad is still my
a
dad.
parent is a parent, yes.
Funny enough, she even had a song with Pasuma on my daddy.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the industry now. We know Nollywood is a self-made industry, as it were. What I mean by that is that it had no sort of support or encouragement from the government up until when it became grounded on its own. And a lot of you guys like worked really hard, to make Nollywood what it is today. Now, from the 19th century into the early 20th century of the start of Nollywood till now, where we are in the 21st century, what are those significant changes, that you saw happen in your time and in your career as an actress?
Well, I would say first, we are more informed now, and then we are more exposed to a whole lot of things in the industry in terms of production itself, in terms of marketing as well, and then in terms of the kind of movies we try to put out. Gone are the days whereby you just come up with comedy stories or probably drama that doesn't really have one or two message out there to either encourage or empower or motivate someone out there. But gone are the days, like I said earlier, now we have good stories. We have producers working on their productions to put out very good content out there. The whole industry has actually improved, and I'm happy to be part of the journey anyway.
Yes. All right, and you also tested the music scene. So
Tested and still testing.
Yes, I'm still testing.
Because she's an entertainer.
Okay.
All-round entertainer.
All right, so I'm sure definitely, how was it for you? Because there are times that we get to see a lot of, bashing from people that they believe that once you're an actress or probably an actor, you should stick to that.
Stay in your lane.
Why are you going into music? You get what I'm trying to say? I'm
stick
sure
to
you
your
got a
craft?
lot of questions like that. Okay, so how is it for you, rather, in the music industry?
First and foremost, I've always been a lover of music.
Okay.
Even before I find myself being in the entertainment industry. But unfortunately, or fortunately, I got the audience as an actress at first.
Okay.
And then a whole lot of people don't even know if she sings or she has the voice. But then I guess, okay, fine, I've been established as an actress and as a filmmaker, and I have my ground, I have my platform. And I'm okay, you have those talents, why not just, throw one or two things out there? So when I did the soundtrack of my movie Unforgivable, and then due to the audience and the kind of encouragement I got from people, I felt, okay, fine. And then it was just like, whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. So that brought us here. Well, for me, it wasn't like I had any reason for jumping into music. I'm just the kind of person that loves to entertain, and I love to pass one or two messages. I just see it as another medium, another platform to entertain my audience, and at the same time, have fun.
All right, I know Mutiat will come in here because I know that you are a reporter, first thing first, and
Very important.
you people always report on issues, like this, where you think like there's an identity clash, for a person. You dabble into into acting, and then you dabble into music, and then you report it as a colossal failure. I know that happens a lot. Let's hear it from the angle of a reporter.
Don't be biased.
No, I don't even know her. On national TV, let me deny you. But for her, not because she's sitting next to me, acting wise, 100%. When it comes to delivery, our doggedness is second to none. When it comes to when she gets the script, the first time I fall in love with Dayo Amusan on a professional platform was when I saw a movie, Unforgivable. And I think that movie sent a lot of message to the viewers that Dayo is not just your regular Yoruba actress. She can cut across every genre. So I won't be surprised if tomorrow Dayo is featuring in an Igbo movie, speaking Igbo fluently.
She has actually spoken Igbo in one movie like that you were... I'm sure she has forgotten that line of it.
She has forgotten it.
Happier.
Those are the little Igbos that everybody seems to understand so easily. But in all sincerity, when I had Dayo sang for the first time, I was like, Nollywood people.
What today?
They've started again. Omotola did it.
Yes.
Genevieve did it. Bokoli did it. Now Dayo is also testing water when it comes to music. But for me, on an average level, I think she's doing well. When I listen to, I think one of my favorite songs of our songs is Ayemi.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know why I love this song. Probably because Orisha Femi was on it, and he made the song.
Of course, you turn it into something else.
But there's still a lot of room for improvement.
Yes,
and I think if a lot of hard work, consistency is put into the work, she can also compete.
But then it looks like she's here to stay when you talk music, because she has like a self-titled album already, So I mean, it's not my mind, it's not being to go into the studio and record like a full album that has like 3 major tracks, and then bonus tracks is going to like 4. So we're talking about like 7.
So should we call this an EP? A mini EP?
Yeah. More like and all that. Okay, so we'll talk Nollywood again, but then I like the shift Nollywood is taking in encompassing everything, into the industry. For instance, churning out skits used to be like a comedian thing before. Now, Nollywood has
Taking over.
jumped on the wagon and
Like the new one now, Shomo Age.
Shomo Age Me, yes. You haven't done your own Shomo Age Me video yet.
I did some, but I can be very funny at times. Maybe I wasn't just ready to put it out there.
Okay. All right. Now, for people who don't know what we're talking about, recently the I Deserve Some Accolades thing, went viral on social media, and everybody had their own version. We even did our own version here in the studio, but we didn't release it.
No, before accolades, I guess it was assurance.
Yes,
Assurance.
Yes.
Then accolades.
Yes.
And now Shomo
Age. The first time I saw that, I didn't understand what they were talking about until my partner,
Just like
Jamie C, she explained to me. She's a girl. She knows. She told me where the whole thing. And then tell us his background story. Where Shomo Age Me started.
No, you can as well take it up from where I told you.
All right. The background story is, I think it was in Davido's house.
Yeah, it was in Davido's
Davido
house.
is becoming,
I don't know.
Like an
he's
inventor,
becoming
yes.
a society influencer. Femi Gbajabiamila to do assurance.
It's actually
Because
it's been
Davido-
a very good legacy anyway.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, the thing started in Davido's house. I learned some people were quarreling in
Not
his
even
house.
quarreling. I
I
guess
don't
it
know
was
what it
Danku.
was.
Just Danku.
And some guys.
Jigon.
I had these is it Ido West? Those guys that did that Davido just signed. Those secretary guys. Yes, they were all together.
And of
having
course,
fun.
Chioma was there too. So
Chioma
let's
was
not
there.
forget Chioma. Let's not forget Chioma.
And the guy just came like, Shomo Age me. You know this, one guy said, Shomo Age me. And everybody does, Shomo Age me.
But the thing is, Shomo HB has gone viral on social media. Everybody is doing their own like version, you know, channeling Shomo HB. All right, so we put together some that we felt were really funny. All right, so here it is.
The Shomo HB.
Yeah.
Ṣé mo ṣe yẹ kó kí mi nìyẹn? Báwo ló ṣe yẹ kí n kí ẹ? Báwo ló ṣe yẹ kí n kí ẹ? Ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ ni. Ìjọsùn wọn èjì mi ni tó ń sọ pé báwo ló ṣe yẹ kí n kí ẹ? Fẹ́mi lèmi máa lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀. Ṣọmọ èjì mi ni. Àbórí ò dáa ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣọmọ èjì mi ni. Ṣọmọ èjì mi Fẹ́mi. Mo ní ṣọmọ èjì mi. Kí ló ń ṣe gbọ́ná? Ṣọmọ èjì mo fún ẹ lẹ́yọ̀kan yẹn. Tọ́lá ọmọ èjì mi o. Mo fún ẹ lẹ́yọ̀kan tó ṣe yẹn. Ọmọ èjì mi ni. Èmi mọ èjì ẹni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣọmọ èjì mi ni. Kúnlẹ̀ síbẹ̀ yẹn. Táyì kọ́ kúnlẹ̀ ọmọ èjì mi ni. Ṣọmọ èjì mi. Ó dà kúnlẹ̀ síbẹ̀ kò kúnlẹ̀ ṣọmọ èjì mi. Ṣọmọ èjì mi.
Where are you going dressed like this? At this time of the night?
Ṣé mo age mi ni? No, ṣó mo age mi ni.
Ṣé mi mọ age ẹ?
Ìyábọ̀ stop. Ṣó mo age mi ni.
Festus,
ìwọ náà ṣó mo age mi ni.
Festus, ṣé o gbọ́ pẹ̀lú system sọ? Ṣé o ní system? Ṣé o mọ age Festus?
No, ṣó ìwọ mọ age mi ni.
Ṣé mi mọ age wọ?
Ṣé Festus ìwọ náà ṣó mo age mi ni.
Jígan, ṣọ́rọ́ ohun tó dálẹ̀. Ìsílẹ̀ àní ṣé mo mọ age òun.
No.
Ó tún fi báàgì lẹ̀.
No.
Ó tún fi gíláàsì lẹ̀.
No.
Tèmi bá mi. Jígan!
Ṣó mo age mi ni.
Ó bá bọ́ bàtà Festus, àbúrò ẹ fẹ́ bọ̀ mí. Ẹ kò sí wàdà. Kò lọ Amẹ́ríkà mọ́ o. Mi ò mọ age ẹ̀.
Ẹ mọ age mi ni.
Wait, the meat well all of us supposed to chop. Now him only you finish.
Wait.
You don't chop all the meat finish.
What the house? Ẹran 18. Ṣé mo wá jẹ́ mo jẹ́ mo yẹ kí mo na jẹ́ 18 tì mí.
Abúlé 18 meat. You dey mad?
Ṣé mo age mi? Ṣé mo age mi?
Age yẹn.
18 ẹran mo jẹ.
Wá pọ̀. Wetin wisdom of Solomon gats you dey talk with
Ṣé
sir?
mo wá kéré? Ṣé mo age mi ni?
You dey mad?
Ṣé mo age mi ni?
Ṣé ìdè bá? Ṣé for me? Ṣé mad o? For me talk.
Ṣé mo age mi ni?
I say you. Ṣé mo talk?
Ṣé mo age mi?
Welcome back. All right, so that is the Shomo Age Me everybody's talking about. So it's basically about having fun, really, you know. I mean, when a child asks the mother or the father,
Shomo age me.
me and Buku mo. All right, Dayo, Shomo Age Me.
I know there's some kind of people that might not understand.
I know,
what
that's what we're
the
talking
joke
about.
really.
Yes. It's just about having fun. You know, but I like that about the industry and about Nigerians, you know, our openness and ability to accept everything and see the fun side of it.
Exactly.
It's really good. But then talking about fun side, how have we improved professionally? You know, I'm talking particularly in the Yoruba side of things, you know. How have we improved?
In the Yoruba sector of Nollywood, you will agree with me that we've really improved in our productions, even our storylines. You know, gone are the days that we think, okay, let me just, you know, just do this and then just achieve this, or probably improvise. This time around, we take our time, pre-production, the production itself, and then post-production as well.
Now we have scripts,
Yes,
proper
we have
scripts.
proper scripts,
Because
we
I
have
remember then
professionals
when I
working.
used to cover behind the scene, you know, the can you call scripts?
I was even going to give you.
It's true.
I was even going to give you an experience.
No.
It's true.
There are times to go on set, and you'll be like, the director will be like, Alero, wako sokpe.
It's true.
No. It's not like
Okay,
it's
she's
not
trying to
scripted.
defend. Okay.
On a more serious note, I don't see any producer going on set without having a script. Even if you have to improvise at some point. So I'll disagree with you. Nobody is reading from the palms.
Don't take it personal.
Okay, talking about the Yoruba movie industry, like she rightly said, a lot of improvements. We've seen a lot of improvement in the Yoruba movie sector, but I still feel a lot still needs to be done in terms of the interpretation.
Subtitling.
I think that is where most Yoruba movies usually get it wrong.
Sometimes it can be so embarrassing
and misleading.
Yes, misleading. Thank you.
Well, I rest my case on that. I would agree to that. But then I will still tell you that these days we have professionals handling our productions.
Sure.
Go and check the last movies, maybe the movies we've released in the last 2-3 years, compared to that of 4-5 years downwards. You will agree with me that a whole lot of things have changed, scripting, production-wise, even the artists as individuals as well.
Have actually changed.
You know, everybody has really improved.
Then I think maybe another aspect I feel they need to also work on is on this issue of releasing parts when it comes to movie. A lot of Yoruba professionals these days, the directors and the actors, they try as much as possible to release their movies in just one piece, and you enjoy it.
Yes.
Not at the end of the day you now get part 1, part 2. Then there's a concluding part.
But I think that situation is really it's better.
And don't forget that those then when we used to do that, most of our movies come on CDs. Unlike now we have them on DVDs. So
you guys are improving anyway.
Yes. How about the cinema culture? I mean, we've seen the English-speaking part of Nollywood. They've done significantly well in that area, you know. How about in the cinema?
That's one thing that really baffles me, because in cinemas these days, though we have indigenous movies on some platforms, but in a situation whereby probably because it's an indigenous-speaking language, be it Yoruba, Hausa, or Igbo, you know, you get to realize that its acceptance is being, you know, restricted somehow. You know, I can understand the fact that as a Yoruba-speaking artist or as a Yoruba producer, if you put out a content out there that is 100% Yoruba or that is epic, you know, it might not really cut across like English-speaking movies. That, you know, English is the general language.
And you're limited in the kind of cinemas that
you know.
That means I think most of the time the Yorubas indigenous movie go to Viva cinemas. You know, those cinemas.
Why can't we have 100% Yoruba movie, 100%?
But don't you think if the movies are actually good of good quality? I've actually seen a Yoruba movie at the cinema.
I've seen indigenous movies that was well shot. As in, that was even shot by one of the, at least the top 5 movie maker in the industry, and it's an indigenous movie, and then they didn't even accept it in cinema
because
and
of
it
the
was
language.
well shot. And I think it was because of the language.
So are we going to start building
indigenous cinemas?
Cinemas that will,
I think we as producers, I think we also have 1 or 2 things to do. Probably maybe in terms of our own casts. Like some of my movies now, I try to, you know, work alongside with people from other sectors of Nollywood, not basically just Yoruba. So if I'm having just like when we had Unforgivable. Unforgivable was a Yoruba movie. I need Ariji. Okay,
but then you had Mike.
He speaks Yoruba frequently. He has his audience. He has his fans. He has his fan base as well. But he speaks Yoruba frequently. I brought him on board for that, and I can tell you, it really changed the face of the game itself. And of course, the movie was accepted in cinema. I was in cinema for 6 weeks, and then it really did well, and it's still doing well out there as well.
But when we're talking about language, at least we still watch Indian movies in the cinemas, and we don't even understand what
you know, we Africans sometimes we can be very, very funny, especially Nigerians. The way we think sometimes, you know, before we adapt to change, or before we adapt to something new, or before we believe in a particular thing that, okay, this thing, you know, it's something.
All right, now let me talk about yourself as Dayo Amusan on social media.
How
would you rate?
Yes, now is it because she's here?
Hey,
but you know, once in a while.
Once in a while.
so
that once in a
don't
while.
join together. Talk my matter.
She leaves a lasting memory.
Both
yes.
of them.
Yeah, I like your clapbacks anyway. You know,
Both
yeah.
of
I like,
you
I like people who clap back very
Come
well.
together,
Yeah.
Abi.
Both
So I
of
don't talk
them.
my matter for back. Don't worry.
But
Let's
how
talk about
has
you.
social media influenced your career, influenced your person?
For me, social media has really done well for me. In the sense that it's a platform where I see as an avenue that even right in my bedroom, I can always put something out there and then it goes viral depending on what the content is. It has really helped a whole lot of youth as well, and it has really empowered a lot of people. And at the same time, it has really
The money aspect.
Aside from
The
the money,
no, it's not the money aspect. Oh,
it's not the money aspect.
you know.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if people really have an understanding what a social media platform is actually meant to be used for. You know, I get to see some people come out, you know, bring their aggression or probably their annoyance and stuff, personal issues one way or the other, and then they just pick up on someone on social media and you know, it can be very funny sometimes. And then you get to see some youths that are, you know, like I said, it has really given room for a lot of people to empower themselves.
They do a lot of advocacy.
A lot of, aside advocating, a lot of businesses is going on here and there, a lot of transactions,
People are making money.
connection,
Yes,
you know, and all. So for me, I'm not different in any way.
Wait, no, I just want to ask.
You mean
Are you making money via social media?
Why won't I make money now? They buy data now. Ha!
I want to give you back a clap back.
Yes, she claps back
I'm
really
just,
well.
I'm just a natural person. I'm a realist, and I don't believe in people crucifying anybody based on their own opinion. The way you see things is different from the way she will see things. So if I put the content out there, I have my reasons for putting it out there. You know, either wear the shoes, no wear it hurts. You don't wear my shoe. You don't know what I was thinking as at the time I was posting. You know, so if you don't understand it, it's either you try and see anything, something good out of it,
Or just zip up.
or you can zip up, unfollow.
You know, like delete yourself.
Like,
unblock yourself
if
or
I
something.
see a content online that I'm like, what is this? I'll block it off. Okay? If I'm following someone probably for a particular reason and then I realize that what's wrong with this person at this point in time, I will unfollow. For me not to see what I don't like to see. Maybe tomorrow and I get to see another thing that's really, you know, entices me. Oh, she has done well again. I will follow.
Okay, all right, we're getting some messages here. The number, once again, is on the screen. Is 0708 740758. All right, so in as much as technology, advancement in technology, you know, it's good for the business, for the branding, the image, and everything. How is it translating into financial gains for you? Seeing that you release a movie today, somebody just uploads it online.
I think that's one of the pains.
Yeah, for free, you know. So how do you make money?
Well, I think if you're a content owner, your content wouldn't be on any platform without your content. And if by any chance you get to find your content on a platform you don't give consent to, you have the right to raise eyebrow on it for them to bring down the content, and then you take necessary actions. Basically.
All right, somebody here is saying, how you guys doing? Help me say hi to Dayo Amusan. But you did not put your name and where you sent it.
Don't
from.
worry,
So
hi Jari.
Let's know who is sending that. All right, let's talk about your new work, Omoninyo. Let's talk about that.
Okay, Omoninyo is a story that revolves around human rights against tradition. Yes, it talks about it talks about so many things, and then it gives room for some certain questions being asked. Like, okay, fine, if you find yourself as a traditionalist, like a traditional ruler, or you are your prince or a king, does it really mean that you are above the law? Or does it mean that there are some certain things that you do, like Yoruba will say, Oba Balori Ongogo, you know, is this something that one should really look away from in respect of
your status
or where you know? So it gives room for us to ask some certain questions, and then to let people understand that everybody has rights to, you know, to him or herself. When some things are being done, and then you feel this thing is not supposed to be accepted in the society or in a particular community, it shouldn't be accepted in respect of whom you are. Nobody should be above the law.
Okay. All right. So when is it out? And
yeah, it's going to cinema in September. But before then, we'll be having the premiere, the grand premiere, and then we'll tag the day as Ale Rebe, whereby everybody's going to come in their 1980s swag. So
Ale Rebe.
I need to see.
What does Ale Rebe mean?
Night of Wonders.
Ale Rebe.
Yeah. You know, so I'm really looking out for what you'll be putting on that day. I want to see your 1980s swag.
Okay, appreciate.
First of all, let's go and Google what was trending in 1980s. Let's start from there.
So basically that's what it's all about. So and it's coming to cinema by September. We'll be having the premiere before then. We have official soundtrack alongside with it. We have so many non-governmental organizations supporting us as well.
Okay.
Just as we have some notable obas, you know, around, you know, being part of the.
I'm happy you brought them into the picture,
yeah,
you know, because
the movie is
about
fathers.
The movie is actually about them.
Yes, they are the royal fathers. They are the one that that makes us, you know, understand that okay, this is tradition, agreed, but at the same time, this is human rights.
Okay.
Okay. The fact that okay, as a traditionalist or as a royal lead, as a traditional leader, does not really mean that there are some things that you can get away with.
Okay.
You know, it addresses a whole lot of things. That it also addresses child molestation. It talks about parents who find themselves, you know, getting married to someone else, and then probably because they feel, oh, my daughter, oh, I'm at this age, I really can find another suitor, and even they choose to, you know, put deaf head to what their female child is saying. Not even probably maybe they've been, you know, molested or abused or whichever way in the so-called marriage. A whole lot of things is being packaged into Omoniyo. We all should understand that children are coral, you know, they are as precious as coral beads. They should be taken care of. They should be listened to. At every, even in their silence, you should be able to hear them talk, hear their voice in their silence.
Okay, I want to ask you about the cast, you know, and crew of Omoni, but we have another moderator in Ijebu-Ode that is asking you a question. His name is Hamzat Olawale from Ijebu-Ode, and he says, how are you doing, my sister? How far about your love life? What do you do apart from acting? Two questions.
Two in one.
Love life, what else?
How far about my love life?
Yes.
Okay, first and foremost, my love life is very beautiful. And I'm just one of those that don't like coming up on social media platforms to, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I will change, but then for now, that is the way it is. And then secondly, the question goes this.
What else do you do?
What else do you do
What
apart
else
from
do
acting?
I do apart from acting? Okay, I've always been doing buying and selling ever before I got into the entertainment industry way back, and I'm still doing that. I have a toy store in Surulere. And
toys?
Yeah, for kids.
For kids?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Are you trying to
I want that.
Yes.
I just know she wants to turn herself to a child today.
Show my age, Mimi.
Oh, yeah. I like that. Okay, so I have a toy store in Surulere, 47 Tejusu Street. And then I still do my buying and selling.
Fẹ́ polówó.
Ẹ má bínú, mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, mo kàn ṣàlàyé ni. I quickly.
Okay, Chika. Hey, don't worry. You visit our accounts department before you go. All right, go ahead.
So basically, that's what I do. I do my buying and selling. I run a toy store, and then I'm into.
Wow, that's interesting. Wow, I mean the messages are just pouring in. Let's take a few of them before we take a break, Dayo. Hi, great sister Dayo. Stop calling the line. Just send your messages. Great sister Dayo for me very well. I love her deeply and looking forward to seeing you married soon. This one says, please say me hi to Dayo Amusan. Tell her I love her. She's my mentor from Adebisi, BC. I don't know. The BC just went on and on. All right. Hi, I'm Tayo from Lagos. Regards to Dayo Amusan. I think Yoruba Nolly is trying, in my opinion, but it can always get better. Hello, house. Nice job you guys are doing. Well done, Dayo Amusan. You are so amazing. Double thumbs up.
Thank you.
And keep the good work going. Olise from Apapa sent that one in. Too many messages, so they are just jamming each other. This one says, please say hi. Okay, I've read that one. Wow. They have to pay me to read messages in this job. This one says, Dayo, you are from what part in Ijebu? Olariwaju Kazim is asking. My name is Blessing. Help me say hello, but you don't know my age. My age, yeah, Blessing. So what part of Ijebu are you from?
Remoland.
Ijebu Remo.
Ijebu Remo.
Shameful.
Shameful.
All right, good morning, Dayo Amusan. It's afternoon, actually. I love your movies a lot. I like to be your friend. Suliat is sending that one in. My name is Badeyon. My name is Badeyon Temitokwe from Kwara State. Hello to Dayo Amusan. I love you. Her name is Amusa, not Amusan. All right. I love her so much. Okay. So many. How are you doing, my sister? All right, we've read that one. Loving your program, girls. Show my age me. Are you calling me a girl? Show my age me. Anyways, say me well to Dayo Amusan. Wish to see you one day, dear sis. Keep shining. More success on the way. Thank you so much for that. That one is from Azizat. Oh wow, so many messages. Let's take a break so that we can do something about this. All right, Dayo Amusan is still here on the show. Mutiat Ali is also here with us. We'll take a break. We'll be back shortly. Don't go away.
Don't get it twisted. It's Party on the beat.
It's been a long time coming. Baby, don't you think it's funny? Every day na story. You the promise me, say we go marry you. Everybody know we there together. Even your friends, them they call me our Yahoo. Social media, they can't badum. Kilo fucking soft. Kilo fucking shell. Worry me today, not tomorrow. To amu me lole, I go follow. Baby, this your drama, kole wako. Marry me today, no delay. Worry me today, not tomorrow. To amu me lole, I go follow. Baby, this your drama, kole wako. Marry me today, no delay. Remember when things they rough, I dey give you everything. Prayers and plenty support. Won't for sure, so jealousy go. You dey find slay mama go slay you. But you know, no be everything where they shine, I be go. You dey tell me make I wait, now you want to run away. Go down, today na today. No more tomorrow, yeah. Worry me today, not tomorrow. To amu mi lole,
All right, that's "Marry Me" by Dayo Amusan. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
You have talent too.
So you can sing like.
You can sing.
Maybe we should just ask her what other part of her have you yet to see.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but if I now can't tell you how you go take, see the
Value
thing, come out.
Wow.
Let me be dropping. Because on a more serious note, you haven't seen me.
Wow,
You've not
this
seen
is
the best
good.
of me.
Okay, all right, we have more messages coming in. Let's take a few more before we talk. Hello, my name is Adebukola. Dayo Amusa, I love you. Keep being you. The film Unforgivable remains one of my favorite movies anytime, any day. She even put kisses. Okay, so many prayers. Azizat again. Hi Dayo, I pray you always prosper in life.
Amen.
Me, God, I brought Dayo. I will not pray.
Don't worry, you can tap from the chorus.
Okay.
Tap.
Okay.
There's love in sharing.
Ernest from Egbeda says Dayo is a great actress and I love her movies and the song Ayemi a lot. Her movie Unforgivable got me crying at the end part. Thumbs up, sister. I saw that movie. I have a confession. When I heard about Unforgivable, did it show at the cinema?
Yeah.
Yeah, it showed at the cinema. I couldn't watch it. So I was like, this film, Unforgivable. I heard everywhere. I was like, okay, let me go and see if I can download. I could not download that movie. What did you do? It took me, I did like this before I could watch that movie.
Like I said earlier, sometimes we might be unlucky to find our content online.
Yes.
Online. But it did at some point, but we got to we got the notice very early, and then we did take it down and then put it on a proper channel for people to enjoy it.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I could not watch that. Finally, the day I watched, I was like, okay, it was worth the wait though. It was really a good one. Okay, so let's talk about the cast now of Omoniyu, the new movie. Who do we have in it?
Okay, we have Segun Arinze, we have myself, we have Toyin Alausa, Muiwa Ademola, we have Bimbo Thomas, we have Sheilat Adibola as well, we have Olaya Igwe and so many others.
All veterans in their own right. Mutia, it's your turn.
What am I talking about?
So, like, we are not even following us.
She's carried away by
the marry me, the text messaging.
The ambience of Dayo Amusan. All right, interesting. We're talking about the cast. Okay, since Mutia doesn't have a question, I do. Can we talk budget? Because there is a misinformation out there. People think you guys don't spend money on shooting movies. You know what I mean? Yoruba movies that you don't spend money, you just say
spend less days in location.
Exactly.
3 days.
So that
Please choose.
No, you just clear it out.
But no, the thing is, she's saying 3 days.
3-4 days.
I don't see how. Well, I've not experienced it, and none of my productions, falls into that category, so I might not be able to really answer that. But
we know some.
Let her talk now, Muti.
Muti, please, you didn't bring me to this table to crucify me.
Not at all. We're friends.
Apiao. Okay. Budget of Omoniyu. I wouldn't say this is the total budget yet, because after we shot the movie 100%, at some point we had 1 or 2 issues that like 65% of the content of the movie got wiped off.
Wow.
That drive, and then that really made us receipts, rearrange, everything, because it's a project that I can't just look away from. It's a project that I feel I feel so much passion with it, and I know that it's really going to cut across to my audience out there. So I really can't abandon the project. So I had to raise like another fund, to make sure the movie, it's been done 100% as it is now, ready for. So give and take for now, because we are still spending. Give and take. Omoniyu has run to like 7 million naira.
Wow.
Okay.
Give and take.
And that's actually from your pocket without any
Yes.
sponsor.
That is what I'm saying. I need sponsors.
Okay.
All right, now,
somebody-
Dayo. Okay, sorry, patience.
Somebody here is actually saying they didn't know you could speak fluently in English.
Like,
That's another misinformation.
Yes.
People think once you do
Yoruba.
Yoruba movies, you can't speak English, you know.
pathetic.
And they go school.
We go school. As a matter of, I can say that majority of us Yoruba actors and actresses are graduates. I'm an ex-mate.
Yes, we are ex-mate. They don't understand what ex-mate is.
We are product of Mayflower Secondary School. Ikenere Mogu.
So,
Don't say Diane
Don't
Paul.
say so.
is it not Ikenedi? Is it not that Ikenedi?
See them now, they cannot even defend their school.
No, my own secondary school, excuse me.
Okay.
My own secondary school was founded and built by the late Nnamdi Azikiwe. Go
Oh.
and do your research.
Do you know
Go and do your
we
research.
saw Taye Shola?
Of course, you know that man that used to wear short knicker.
So you know him?
Yes, don't you know Nnamdi Azikiwe?
Excuse me. I actually went to Federal Government Girls College.
Anyway, it's been a very, very great afternoon with you on the show. You know, all right. So, people watch out for more music coming from Dayo. I mean, and of course, Omoninyo. When is that going to be released again? Quickly.
September.
In September.
Yes.
Okay. All right. On the last note, you can give a word of advice to a lot of your fans. Messages are here. I can't read.
Then more importantly, she needs to sing for us.
Okay. Yes. Sing us out of the show.
Maybe she's thinking that it is the producer that did auto-tune.
Auto-tune.
Let's get
Okay.
the natural.
Word of advice, your social media handles, and then you can sing. All right.
Okay. I really don't have much to say than the fact that I always tell people to believe in themselves, and then hard work and consistency, cuts across a really big deal. So I wish everybody best of luck.
Okay.
And
Social media handle.
Social media handle, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, What of You, Snapchat. I still remain my humble self at Dayo Amusan.
Somebody here is saying you should say bye-bye in your language. Ijebu.
Odabo, okay. Dede yara ule, won kin ki won fo Odabo ni èdè Ìjẹ̀bú. Oniyan kede ni ule iya ko ma ni ti baba. So mi ti ki won ni tede ye ni for ama rira na mo si so ka de kúrò lórí yẹn. What's up, darling?
All right.
I love you all.
Dale kọrin sí.
Ale kọrin sí ṣá.
Ẹni ọ̀rá yẹ gbogbo rọ̀bọ̀ rẹ̀ bẹ́. My music movie dey cause go bẹ́. Mo ní bí mo ṣe ń jayé mi kò káyé. I live my life to the fullest. Má jayé mi lọ. I love you all.
It is not auto-tune. It is not auto-tune.
She deserves an assurance.
An assurance label. Thank you so much, Dayo, for coming on the show.
Davido is saying he wants to send
A female artist.
This
So
is
we
it.
don't know.
Thank you, Mutias. Thank you, Alero, for being a part of the show. Time is up. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow at noon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.